Hare Krishna. Shushma, I can do that.
Want to do, Sunita?
Okay. Yeah.
If you want, you can share screen.
Can you share that Keshava Madhava Govinda Gopala? I'll sing that bhajan.
You can go ahead and start.
Yeah. Keshava Madhava Govinda Gopala Keshava Madhava Govinda Gopala Keshava Madhava Govinda Bol Keshava Madhava Govinda Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Hari Bol Keshava Madhava Govinda Gopala Keshava Madhava Govinda Gopala Keshava Madhava Govinda Bol Keshava Madhava Govinda Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Hari Bol Keshava Madhava Govinda Gopala. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Sunita. It was so nice.
Thank you.
Is Damodara singer online? Did they log in?
I don't think that person is here. It's Venya who signed up. Hare Krishna, Sushma.
Hare Krishna.
I don't see Venya here. No, wait, I do not see her. Let's go with somebody who has not sung till now.
Okay.
I can call out. Vidya is here. Then we have Vedang, Hemang, they can sing too. And then Sirisha can sing. Then Preeti, I think you already sang. So one of the people who called out, Aparna also can sing.
Yeah, I can sing.
Go ahead, Aparna.
Can anybody share the screen? Please?
Okay, I will bring it up.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Namamishwaram Satchidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashod Yashodabiyolokaladavamanam Paramrishtamatyantato Drutagopya Rudantam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rujantam Karambojayugmena Satankanetram Muhushwasakam Patri Rekhankakanta स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिभद्रम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषिताग्नेषु भक्तैर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं च तावृति वन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं ऋणेऽहं वरे सदपीह इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्या विरास्तां किमन्ये इदं ते मुकाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलै वृतं कुन्तलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मोहोश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्तादरं मे मनस्या विरास्तामलं लक्षलाभै नमो देव दामोदरनन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बतानु गृहाणि क्षमामग्नं यदि यक्षिदृश्या कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमूर्तैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थितामोदरेह नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाथा विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
Hare Krishna, Aparna.
Thank you.
Very nice singing. Who was going to be the host today, Sushma? It was you or Bhavani?
Bhavani.
And is she here?
No, I didn't see her.
Okay.
So after I
That's why I thought I'll jump in. But anyways, good job, Aparna. Thank you for singing very nicely. We'll move on to the next part, and I think we do not have a presenter today. However, we can do chapter 15 of Bhagavad Gita, verses in Sanskrit, and of course, we can also read the translation. And then we can discuss further on the one of the verses of Damodara Ashtakam, read the translation and try to elaborate on that. So if any of the Gita wise students, I'm sure most of you learned this chapter, if you want to take the lead and read, that'll be nice. Any volunteers to any Gita wise students who want to volunteer and read?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Ishi will read.
Okay, good. Thank you.
श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसुतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृत्ता विषयप्रबाला अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणी निर्वाणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामा द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंज्ञे गच्छन्तमूढा पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भाषयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धामा परमं मम ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिष्ठानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च ग्रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयते अखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्छाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकं गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधिः सर्वा सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्ता पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधं सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मतः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहं द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरक्षाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कुटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्य उदारतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्तव्य ईश्वरः यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो मामेवमसम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया नघ एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृतश्च भारत हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna, Ishe, very nice reading. Good job. We will now read the translation and I will choose who will read the translation. It's going to be Vedang Hemang. So do 10 verses Vedang and Hemang 10 verses translation while seeing on the screen. Is that okay, Vedang Hemang?
Yeah, Mataji.
Yes, beta, please go ahead.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upward and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. The branches of this tree extend downward and upward, nourished by the three modes of material nature. The twigs are the objects of the senses. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound to the fruitive actions of human society. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down the strongly limbed tree with the weapon of detachment. Thereafter, one must seek that place from which, having gone, no one never returns, and there surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial, immemorial. Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to the eternal kingdom. That supreme abode of mine is not illumined by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world. The living entity in this conditional world, conditioned world are my eternal fragment parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind. The living entity in the material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus, he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another. The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objection. Time, the foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of the modes of nature. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge, can see all this. The endeavoring transcendentalists who are situated in self-realization can see all this clearly. But those who mind, but those who but those whose minds are not developed and who are not situated in self-realization cannot see what is taking place, though they may try. The splendor of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me, and the splendor of the moon and the splendor of fire are also from me. I enter into each planet, and by my energy they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. I'm the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the four kinds of food stuff. I'm seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I'm to be known. Indeed, I'm the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas.
You want
There-
Sriman to read now? Is Sriman there to read? Sriman, you want to read, beta?
There are two classes of beings, the fallible and the infallible. In this, wait, oh,
Imperishable.
in the material world, every living entity is fallible. In the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible. Besides these two, there's the greatest living personality, the supreme soul, the impressionable Lord himself, which has entered who has entered the three worlds and is maintaining them. Because I'm transcendental, both the fallible and the infallible, and because I'm the greatest, I celebrated both in the world of and in the Vedas that as that supreme person.
Shushma. Okay. Go ahead, beta.
Whoever knows me as the supreme personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata. This is the most confidential part of Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavors will know perfection. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Good job. The trio, Hemang, Vedang, and Shriman. Good job. Very nice.
We'll now discuss a little bit on Damodar Leela. We all know what the Leela is about, where Krishna, when he was hungry, he wakes up and Mother Yashoda starts feeding him. And then when she goes to remove the milk from the stove that she had put in the kitchen, because the milk was over boiling, rising, and is about to fall into the fire. And then when Mother Yashoda runs into the kitchen, Krishna gets upset, he breaks the pot. He runs away. Mother Yashoda chases him with a stick in her hand and then finally holds him and then tries to bind him. She tries and tries and tries. She finds all the ropes everywhere in and around her house and then makes a big rope, and she's been trying to tie him. Finally, she's unable to tie because every time 2 fingers short is the difficulty she had. And finally, Krishna allows her to bind him. So that is the entire pastime in a brief 1 minute summary. But there are so many things we can learn from this pastime. So first thing is the way Mother Yashoda is dedicating her time and allocating her time for Krishna. That teaches all of us that we should also make Krishna our priority. Of course, one might say Krishna is her son, therefore she was making him his priority. That's true, but Mother Yashoda had that fortune to have Krishna as her son because she's a great devotee. But we, knowing the greatness of Krishna, we should also make Krishna our priority. We should revolve all our activities from the time we wake up till we sleep to think about how this activity of mine will please Krishna. Directly or indirectly, not all activities that we do might be directly related to Krishna. For example, we go to school, we go for shopping, we go out for extracurriculars, adults go for working to make money. All these activities are not directly related to Krishna. However, we can dovetail those activities toward Krishna by thinking about Krishna while doing those activities and also consciously trying to offer the results of those activities to Krishna. By doing that, though they're not directly related to Krishna, those activities become Krishnaized. And that is a message for us from the first aspect of Damodar Leela, where we see Mother Yashoda, right from the time she wakes up on the auspicious day of Deepavali. She's thinking about how I will take care of my Kanha, how I will give him the best butter. As we all already know, she was collecting the milk from these cows. Please give me 1 second. All right. So she's collecting this fresh milk from the cows which were eating the Padmagandha grass, because of which their milk was also fragrant, and that special milk she would collect. So that is the purity, right? She's having the best. She wants to give the best for Krishna. So we all also should attempt to give the best for Krishna. And of course, we all cannot always remember that fact, but at least by hearing and at least by desiring, that becomes our habit, right? It's what is the sequence of things that happen? A thought becomes an action. An action, when repeated, becomes a habit, and a habit becomes a character. So we all should start with right thoughts. When we hear pastimes like this, and when we spend every day in 30-day month listening to Damodar Leela or Damodara Ashtakam, it is not just to memorize the Sanskrit words without knowing the meaning or knowing the message of this entire Leela that Krishna performed. It is for us to see how I can be a better person day by day and year by year because of the little austerity that I'm doing during Damodar month. So Mother Yashoda is clearly giving us this message through her actions that she made Krishna as her priority and she wants to give Krishna the best. So we all also should seek that inspiration from Yashoda Maya and try to do our best. And also another aspect of this pastime is, it is said that the things, the inanimate objects that we see in the material world, like the flowers, the milk, we wouldn't consider it having some consciousness. But the milk that Krishna was drinking from Mother Yashoda had consciousness. The milk that was boiling on the stove that Mother Yashoda had collected carefully from Padmagandhi cows also had consciousness. The milk in Mother Yashoda were so excited and they flowed profusely because they were excited that they were going to be entering Krishna's mouth and into his tummy. Whereas the milk on the stove were so depressed now, they felt so devastated. The consciousness of the milk was, what? Krishna is not going to drink us anymore? So what is the use of our existence? So let us give up our life. And that's the reason they were coming up. The milk was coming up to give up their life. So that is the bhashan or the purport or the explanation given by acharyas, saying that everything was animate. The flowers that were on Mother Yashoda's hair, her bangles, they were all enjoying in ecstasy when Mother Yashoda was singing about Krishna while churning the milk, buttermilk. So all of them have consciousness. That's another important aspect of this Damodar Leela. And then Yashoda runs behind Krishna. And why does she do that? Because she was exchanging the loving pursuit with Krishna. She had so much love for him. And that's in that love, which is called Yoga Maya. The Maya that makes Yashoda forget that Krishna is the Supreme Lord is called Yoga Maya. And with that forgetfulness, she's running behind him with a stick in her hand to discipline him. This playful chase is a testament to the genuine and the true love that Mother Yashoda and Krishna had. And then finally, what happens after Mother Yashoda chases? The binding happens. Of whom? Generally, we can bind something which is finite, isn't it? Whenever we think about binding or controlling something which is finite, which is smaller than us, or which is in control of us. However, here Mother Yashoda was trying to bind or to bound the infinite. Infinite meaning something which cannot be measured, something which cannot be comprehended. Infinite is a number, something which cannot be told. It cannot be counted. A number up to infinite cannot be counted. That means that's how expansive Krishna is. Inconceivable. Therefore, Krishna is called Achintya. Achintya meaning inconceivable. So Mother Yashoda was trying to bind the infinite. And the turning point of Damodar Leela is Yashoda's attempt to bind Krishna. To what? To a wooden grinding mortar. Actually, in the place that I am right now, out of US, I was walking through the streets And then I saw a big wooden grinding motor. I took a picture of it too. And I was reminded, whoa, this is what Mother Yashoda bound Krishna to. I've not seen a big wooden grinding motor like that, but I did see one. I took a picture I can share with you all. And she uses so many ropes, and she finally faces this challenge of binding him. Every time she adds more and more rope, it remains 2 inches short. That's what we did, right? And this extraordinary incident emphasizes what? The inconceivable nature of Krishna's divinity. That is how expansive he is. It doesn't mean that just because he looks like a small child, he's not infinite. He is, and that is understood by a devotee. That is understood by the devotee when they read this pastime where, what? How can he not be bound? He's a small baby, and Mother Yashoda is making the rope bigger and bigger. Why can't she bind him? It is because he's infinite. He might look finite there, but in reality, he is infinite. That's why she's not able to bind him. And then comes this glory of the devotees. And Damodar Leela, what does it do? It showcases the extraordinary nature of devotees' love and devotion. And what that is, we'll discuss in 1 or 2 minutes tomorrow because we're already past time now. Thank you all for your kind attention. You are few of the people who join regularly because you love Krishna, you love Damodar pastime, and you're blessed. Before anything, you are blessed. Otherwise, how would you have the desire to join consistently? Out of so many things that we all have in our life, millions of things, how is that only few of you are able to make time and sit in front of this Damodar Daily Delights, turn on your camera, some of you beautifully. That clearly shows you have nothing else except Krishna as your priority. Other people who are not able to turn on the camera is because they're doing something else, maybe. Or maybe they're sitting, we do not know, but you have clearly told to us that for you, this Damodar program is the priority, or it's very interesting, or Krishna is all attractive, is what you're trying to say. Right? He's so attractive to you that you're coming and sitting here. And that doesn't happen unless Krishna blesses us. And we all are thankful and grateful to Krishna. And we pray to him that he further continues to bless us with the intelligence to love and to be able to get attracted to him more and more and more, infinitely more. Just like Krishna is infinite, we want to get attracted to him infinitely. So on that note, we'll take leave and see you all same place, same time tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thanks everyone. Have a wonderful Damodar conscious night and day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.